Okay, I think that has everything ready. That. Okay. All right, that's set. That's recording. That's good. Okay. Proof I haven't been out here since my last live stream. This is where I left you guys off the last time. I am trying a new mic today, so let me know if you can hear. Yeah. Seriously, can we all hear me? Anybody here? Hello? Am I alone? How am I sounding? Oh, cool. That should sound good. It should sound better. It should sound good on my earpiece. This is where my knowledge of doing this with the couch stops. Got it. I probably should share this to my Facebook page too. That's funny.
I didn't even know how to pull down there.
It literally jumped into a bowl that I didn't even know was on the floor. This one needs a cup. That one needs a little bit of love. Hey. Wait, what's that? 4? That's unusual. Usually I only get 3 out of one of those. Dallas could be too. I feel like surfing. No, I get about 3 to 4 of them out of one of these. If I make it any longer, I run the risk of this thing throwing off into my face, though. Holy cow, these things are dull. This one, sure. Really don't want to spend a lot of I really should invest in a turning smock to keep this stuff off me, but whatever. Of course, it's close. I've made them in the past, and they actually don't sell very well because for the cost of the wood that I put into them, they're like 15, 20 bucks to make a single one. And the truth is, I don't see on these at all. Because a lot of times before I take them off, I'll do a field check. As long as they feel fairly smooth, they're good. I'm actually not sure because I buy this as a giant slab and then cut it down. And the slabs will cost me anywhere from $60 to $180. Where's it at? Because it starts off that thick. And I couldn't even tell you how much I paid for the last one off the top of my head now because I bought it. I think it was February or March, and I'm still turning off it. And I mean, I've got 6 or 7 blanks there, about 15 there, probably about another 20 behind me. But just because I can't remember what I paid for the piece doesn't mean I didn't already do that math, CJ. I did when I bought it. I just forget what the totals came out to off the top of my head. But between wear and tear on tools and cost of wood, thing's dull too. We're about to have to stop and do nothing but sharpen tools for a few minutes. I think that's it. But yeah, it comes down to I sell these the plain wood for $3 each, and it comes out to where I actually am making a little bit, but that $3 covers the wood, the electricity, wear and tear on my tools, replacement carbide inserts that I use a lot of, sharpening my tools, which involves literally grinding them down. So I don't remember what the individual block costs, but when I buy them, I do my math based on, and the top is about, I guess usually an inch. I do the math based on 1.5 inches, and this one's 1 3/8 inches, so it's a hair shorter. But yeah, so what I do is take the overall length, divide by 1.5 inches, and then the width, and that varies per board because it depends on the actual width of the board. Because when I cut these blocks down, I do my best to keep them a perfect square. So, because I'll literally take the long side, which is this. It's hard to see, easy to feel, because I don't know if you can see the blade marks on there. But I'll take this. I'll take the first block, set it up, run a table saw fence into the blade. Say this is the blade. Clamp that down, lock my fence in, flip it down, and just start cutting. Once I cut into the length like this. So, yeah, it's yep. Oh no, it definitely is. These are actually some of the higher profit margins I have too. But I also do that because sometimes, like with orders, or sometimes I'll do a little one-day sale at like this craft show or that I don't advertise. But I might do with any purchase over like say $30, I'll just pick a top haven't done that too often, but sometimes I do. If I get a lot of the really, do I have any out here? I don't think I have any out here, but this isn't the right type of wood, but I'll make them out of pen blanks too sometimes. Because plain maple is really boring to look at, so it's that or, you know, throw it in a burn pile, and I'd rather make something with it. I paid good money for it, so, and the baby ones I make like that are $1 a piece. They probably should be a little more, but for what they are, it saves me burning them, so. I don't like burning wood I pay for. That's hot. Yeah, I definitely break stuff down like that, man. It's the only way you can make money. That's why when people ask me, like, you know, hey, how much are your pens? It's, you know, the only honest answer I can give is anywhere from $10 to $85. It all depends on what's in it and what the material cost is. Next year, I'm probably going to be doing some time trials to see if I can adjust any of those prices too. What I usually do in my off period while I'm restocking for the season. I'll just, when I'm making stuff, I won't have anything extra going. Like I'll pre-sharpen tools because it doesn't take long. That's why I buy a lot of the same. I mean, I've got this guy, a second one of the 1/4 inch, 2 of the ones I was just using, which I definitely didn't put back in the right spot. You know, I've got 2 or 3 of this size. And then when I'm done making, what I try to do at the end of the day when I'm done is sharpen everything I used or that needs it. I think one of the things I'm asking for Christmas is a plastic tool cart thingy. You know, I'm sure you've seen them. They use them at stores and stuff to haul stuff around and put stuff out. But I want one specifically for where I'm working because I'm going to build a lathe tool insert for it. So I'll have like spot for sharp tools, a shot for dull tools, for these that need the inserts replaced. And, you know, I want to make a table or a shelf unit that I can pull that whole system out, put on the shelf, say grab another one for my router table. So the stuff I don't keep with the routers, I can just grab, set on there, roll up to my routers, do what I need to do with those. And then have one, and then when it's empty, if I'm doing stuff with hand tools, I can grab my impact screws and nails, blue bottle, whatever I need to assemble stuff. I feel like it's going to save me a lot of time. I just don't have I can get one at Harbor Freight right now for $109, and I just don't have the extra money right now. The joys of being an adult and, you know, paying bills. Time to start making some more UFO shit too. Sorry, I just realized I need to check and see if I got any at the Duke. I'm trying to get my list of what I need to pick up next week ready. If I even have the money. Yeah. That looks like the Duke. Cool. Forgot to do my math on that board, but I still got the price tag on it, which has all the measurements. I am paying attention, Kel. I have the ability to switch gears extremely quickly, so like when this is spinning and I know these could potentially fly, I'm, 100% focused on this. As soon as it's off, or even just slowing down, I can go to, okay, before I forget, I need to check this. Drives employers crazy because I'll be doing my job but talking about something else and they think I'm not paying attention, but then they can't find any mistakes. Really need to go on and figure out Bautismo too. Because I hate saying, like, share, subscribe, I'll do all this stuff. You all know what to do. It's YouTube. Everybody says the same thing. But that way I don't have to do all that. Might even try seeing if I can get donations off of here. Or, like I am thinking about trying to do something for my local police department this year, but I don't have the money for that yet, so. This still caught that. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. That was not this chuck failing. That tool's officially retired after that one. That ain't the first time it's done that to me, and I just saw why. All right. I'm putting this one far away so I don't accidentally grab it again. Funny, I thought how the bigger ones would be easier to use, but they're actually harder. Well, in that case, I gotta sharpen stuff. Awesome. I forgot I needed some of that wood too, so I didn't buy any because I thought I had some here. Alright. Thought I was gonna sneeze, didn't want to do it in your guys' ears. I know this is thrilling, but if I would have known this, I would have been out here a little sooner to do it. There it is. There's my block. Actually, no, that's the only one that's sharp right now. So what's everybody up to on this fine Sunday morning, afternoon? I didn't realize it was afternoon. Going on my stuff. Almost there. This is how you know something's really dull when you gotta take this much off. It doesn't help I put the wrong angle on it, so I'm fixing it right now. I need a CBN wheel to do this right. I'm not sure what just happened there. That wheel's shut. That's something else I get to put money into that I don't have. Oh.
Well,
Okay. Well, I guess hopefully that's gives me enough to get through today, man. What's up, Caddy? Hopefully you missed me screwing up my wheel. More motivation to save up for a CBM. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Kind of hurt. Hopefully you didn't catch that one. Sharpening the tool, I just blew out part of the frangible wheel I was using. Never feels good. Yeah, nobody's making fun of me for blowing a wheel up. Figured I could get all kinds of grief for that one. Gotta find the level for the funny thing. Oh, right there, 8-inch. Anybody know where I can get 2 discounted or CBN wheels, 8-inch, that won't break the bank? I would say Woodcraft, but their prices are way higher than this. That is. One of these is actually going to make it in the bucket, and I'm going to be super proud of myself then. Oh, I just had a grinding wheel blow up on me a little bit. One of the sides just blew off. And it doesn't help that I don't take compliments well. Anytime I get them at work, or at most jobs I've had, it's always followed by, "But you did this wrong." Ever since then, I'm just kind of like, what'd I do wrong when somebody says, "Good job"? Happened while I was a kid too, actually. I haven't seen my dog in a few minutes. I got him on his leash right actually behind you guys, so usually he comes over to see what I'm doing every so often. Oh. It's too bad I don't get any sawdust off tops. My dog's ridiculous. He's currently laying on my back porch asleep. This one insert's looking like it's getting pretty beat up. I want to see if I got another one. Nope. That's the tool I'd rather be using, but don't have any of those. Don't have any there. Ouch. sure if I have any loose flips around somewhere. If I do, they're here. I got a couple loose ones, but not what I was hoping for. I got two other places to check that are all right here. If not, we're going to keep using it till it quits cutting it. And with no grinders, I got to find my diamond plate to be able to have a shot keeping these things sharp. Otherwise, half my tools are down until I can replace that wheel, and I'm not sure when I can do that. So I really don't want to buy another frangible if I can help it. And it won't balance right if I put a CBN on one side and a frangible on the other, unfortunately. The CBNs are like $150 to $200 each. But the trade-off is they last forever, so yeah. I'm guessing that was for the sawdust. Oh, that was for Kelly. I'm guessing that was for the sawdust. Okay. Well, at least you can see I'm almost out, so I mean, but it is a wood shop after all. I might have a whole bucket down there just for when you're in here. Hey, Caddy, just say when. It's not like I don't have any left. Wow, that smells like cedar. Oh. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Nothing like the fresh smell of fresh cut cedar. Even old cut cedar that gets re-disturbed. I just love the smell of cedar. After I shut this down, probably about 3:30 or so, I still need to clean up back there, and I want to start working over through there. Once I can get everything cleaned up, swept up, and somewhat organized, then I can really start focusing in on organizing, because I want this lake back even farther. Like all this junk behind me, I just want gone. I completely agree with you there. Cedar is one of my favorite scents. I keep a couple pieces around, and if I know somebody's going to be coming out here to check stuff out, I'll actually run a couple and just cut just a hair off a couple times and throw the sawdust around just to get it smelling like fresh cut cedar up here. Don't take much to get that smell everywhere too, let me tell you what. Actually, it must be inside. I make cedar bowls too. Actually, I think somebody just ordered one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just shipped one out Friday. And if the person who ordered that stuff ever sees this, you know who you are. So I only have one else. Only had one order I've shipped in the last month. What's up, Fiddy? I hope I'm saying your name right too. I've never haven't figured out how to pronounce that right. Well, I guess right. I'm not saying who it is, Kelly. I don't tell people when I get orders. I hate tool captain. See if I can go to a different tool. On through. What didn't sound normal? My noises? They never sound normal. I make them way too much too, but usually I don't wear a mic so you don't hear them as much. There it goes. Yeah. There we go. tip ain't right at all. That felt weird. Now I gotta actually look at it. That tip is what determines how long they spin. Highly even sharper than what I've seen a lot of other people, but you know, I take pride in letting my top spin for minutes. So, not only did it break my grinding wheel, it's not even sharp enough to use. No, I thought so. Thought I see chats pop up. When was that? Holy cow. I actually gotten 3 new subscribers since I woke up this morning, believe it or not. I don't know why I'm not getting notified of those. Oh, thank you, Caddy. I think I did that too soon. Yeah, I did. Too late now. That'll be a unique looking one. That's the nice thing about when you don't care if they all look the same. If you get one that looks a little weird, just proves it's handmade, right? Oh, it's better than a 504 error, Kelly. If you've ever had one of those. And don't even get me started on a 505. Oh, man. Of course, none of them are worse than an ID10T error. Please tell me y'all know what an ID10T error is, because it's too funny not to tell you if you don't. Seriously, does anybody know what an ID10T error is? Because now I want to tell the joke if you don't. Yeah, I'm grabbing a marker. I got to crack this joke off now. I started it. It has to be finished. I don't feel like digging through everything. No. But since you know the joke, I don't get to tell it now, so thanks. I appreciate it. Really, you don't? I gotta find a better mark with it. Dang. Yes. We'll see if it shows up. If not, we'll, yeah. There it is. ID10T error right there. Before I decided IT school was not for me, I was the only one in the class that got that joke when the teacher tried to crack it. He was a little miffed because he was all excited to tell it, and I was like, that's a funny one. He already didn't like me, so I didn't care. Hey, that's on par with, did you know that if you watch the movie Jaws, but you play it in reverse, you don't get a story of a crazy killer shark, you get a love story of a shark giving a bunch of amputees limbs that they can use. I mean, hey, I got a lot of them. I'll give you guys a chance to answer this one. Do you all know what kind of music fish like to listen to? I'll tell you when I'm done rounding this up. Nobody? Nobody? Really? I need at least one guess before I answer. I think that's one guess I just saw the corner of my eye. It ain't no trap, Kelly. It's actually really funny. My own mother laughed at it and then gave me the, ugh. Come on, guesses. What kind of music do fish like? You know, Kelly, you're close, but it's actually something catchy. It's almost as bad as where the fish keep their money. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I'm a total fish nerd. I've got like 30-something aquariums. They're not all running right now, but I love my fishies. I also have salt water. That was my Christmas present for myself a couple of years ago. Ow. That hurt. How did that thing let go? At least I didn't break the nail this time. Well, you should have said riverbank, because that's what the answer is. But since you didn't say it, I can't give you credit. That's cheating. Alright, fine. Then we'll go to birds. You know why seagulls don't fly over the sea, or only fly over the sea? And that hurt my thumb. I don't go fishing. I just own fish. That's the difference. Although I haven't known to fish. Not as much as I used to, though. I'd rather go out with my camera and snap pictures of them than catch them. Or I do that anymore. Ah, that really smarted. Oh, if they flew over the bay, they'd be called bay gulls, not seagulls. Not that this will do any better. I'm just curious because I might be down to only using these tools for a bit. Let me just do this connection. Wow, I didn't realize my jokes were that bad. I use the spew, which is what I just used on this, so I don't actually have to sand anything. It just went from rough to smooth as a baby's butt. It's all good, Caddy. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day. So if I've only got like one other person watching me, like I say, I'm going till probably about 3 o'clock, which is another hour and a half, whether I got anybody with me or not. And then I got to check a couple things on the 3D printer. And I'm actually going to try to record Wednesday's video today. I will warn you, it might be a little dull unless you're actually interested about different types of saw blades. Then I'm going to do the video the week after. It's going to be an actual build. Don't know if that'll get completely done today. And then I just need to start cleaning over here because it's a pigsty. So yeah, that's my plans for today. After this block, I'm going to start doing some with color too. So anybody that's watching, I don't just do plain old wood. Although I do think these are beautiful. that one in a minute. Yeah, it is called ASMR when I'm not talking. Just tool sounds, but dang it! Not want these things to break off that early. I wanted that thinner. Oh well, it works. Another one ran off to go off to. I gotta move too much to get to it. I'll grab it later. Really need to go figure out Baptismo. I'm dragging my feet with it. Yeah. Kelly, if you're still here, I'm about to really give you a sawdust shower. There we go. I do. It actually should be on here on the channel description. Although I've heard rumor it might not be the right person. It's not even that I like the brand. They just had a really good sale on a bigger blower. And when I do shows in the summer, I was looking for a good cordless fan. So they had a deal where if you bought 2 of their big batteries for $100, you got the tools for free. So I got 3 or 4 packs. Like I got a blower, with 2 batteries, the fan with 2 batteries, a spotlight, which I actually have right over there with 2 batteries. Plus I have a hot glue gun. And like what you guys don't usually see, my little fan that I keep clipped up there. Because if you notice, a lot of this little sawdust blows away. Or if you hear me every so often, it's because I usually keep that thing going to keep it away from me. Because when I do streams, you can't hear me with a, well, you usually can't hear me that well if I have a respirator on. So I just blow it off and do it that way. Honestly, I'll be straight. Anyone that's starting off with woodworking, I don't know about their stationary powered tools. I swear by my D-Wall bands or table saw that I was using in this last live stream. Best one on the market, but not everybody has $650 to get that one with the stand it came with. But yeah, Ryobi hand tools, absolutely 100% good to go in my book. I'm actually thinking about getting a drill and driver just to try out. Because I mean, I've got the sander, a router. When I needed some batteries before I found out about the Ryobi Days sale where you get the batteries and free tools with them, I needed some more batteries for my hot glue gun because they have a really nice cordless hot glue gun. Now that I know they have a better model, I wish I would have got that, but soon. I don't use them often, so it's not that high on the priority, but when I need one, I like to have the best. But yeah. I forgot, I gotta check once I round this down too. That steel, please. My first ever Howard hand drill was actually a 12-volt Ryobi. And I've heard rumor, I haven't tried it. I really should one of these days. I might do a short on that later if I can. It should be in my basement. Yes, I still have my first ever drill I ever had. But I've heard rumors that these batteries will work in anything all the way back until like the early 80s, I believe it was. But their modern day batteries fit everything, and their old batteries, if they work, can still power their new stuff. It's like, holy cow. I always appreciate the company that's willing to stand by their connection device or their connection style. Then again, I also think that, you know, we need more universal and less proprietary stuff. I'd still spend the extra money for a better quality anything, because like with batteries, you've got charge controllers and stuff that keep them from blowing up. But if you've never had a lithium-ion battery blow up on you, it's not a fun time. I have had them blow on me before. That was back when I was still flying RC aircraft, though, so it was a little one. Oh, my stepmom was so mad at me until she found out I actually had it in a fire-resistant bag when it was charging, so if it did blow, it was contained. She was like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I bought this a while ago. It's the only way I charge stuff. It does. Like, you know, a lot of people give me grief for it, but I'm a big iPhone fan, and that's what my personal phone is. And I still, I've been wanting them to get it to the USB-C forever, and they just did. I thought they did with the 14, which is what I just bought. It's the only reason I upgraded to the 14, because I heard they did. Turns out my information was wrong. I mean, you know, I get wanting to make as much money as you can with the proprietary stuff, but it's like, come on. You know how much easier it would be for a shop if I could use Ryobi batteries in my DeWalt's and DeWalt's in my Bragg. Ryobi stuff, yeah, I just totally blanked out on what I was trying to say. That was funny. What the heck? Or like I said, I got to check something. I just got a notification about something. That. Yeah. So that. Okay. That. That's why. I need an Allen key. While I'm flipping this, don't forget I do also make fun little signs and all kinds of other nifty neato stuff. Like if you want. By the way, I also engraved the piece of glass, which I can also do wine glasses, Yetis, all that fun stuff. Plus, I also do, like if you want a picture or something, I can engrave that, build a frame, and then build a frame around it, or frame anything really. As well as, you know, ball turning and consoles. Only thing I don't make is tops. I kid. So yeah, resin, 3D printing, try to be a jack of all trades. I need to go to I need a couple more inserts. Yeah, I actually might start. I need to do some more work on that tonight. I might do that before bed, assuming I don't go into work. That's right. I said we were going to add color to these ones. That. By the way, I have had a lot of people ask in other videos. These are the markers I like to use for these guys. I just found them on sale the other day, so I was like, ooh, cool. So I think we're going to do some red swirly swirls. Cool. Yep. And then I love the way they look when they slow down, although I went a little too fast on that one to get the full effect of what I try to get. Oh, that one's all that. I'd have to do the math on this. $24.52 a mile, I believe it is. Yeah, so if I do my math right, for the circumference of this, every 2 minutes or so, I'm turning over a mile of wood past these cutting tools. I know you guys love treasures. That's why whenever I get orders, if I have extra inventory, I always try to throw a few other little freebies in there. That's also why I'm trying to up the 3D printings I'm getting out. Pop that off. I didn't even think about that, Kelly. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it easier to custom order pens. Because, I mean, because like one of the issues I have with ordering custom pens, that's all a different type of blank. And if you don't know, I have, say, shredded money in resin, and I can put on, say, a fountain pen or a bolt action bullet pen, or a straight up, I make 30-06 or 50 cal bullet pens. Don't currently have any made, but I can make them. Because I can literally mix the possibilities are literally endless. So that's my biggest hang-up, because I want to be able to do that for you. If it's wood and that wood is engravable, I can actually custom engrave them as well. I've not done it, but I know how to do it. It literally is the exact same way as engraving my Yeti water bottle. So it's just a matter of putting two rollers closer together. And then everything else is identical. And I also, when I start doing that, I'm going to get some dowel rods so I can do test burns. Actually, I'm looking at a dowel rod. So I can do a test burn before I do it, so I know I'm not going to mess anything up. Speaking of water. Here. There's honestly not much I can't do at this point. Welding being one of the things I absolutely am not set up to do right now. Although if I can find a welder to borrow, that can change. Although I'm not that great at welding. Full disclosure. Now one went next to the other one. Yeah. We're gonna do one more with the red, and I think we might do some blue. Gonna do some bumblebee colored ones. That's the last of the last one on my stash that was right there. I'm stuck right there. How about I put it? Did I turn them already? What the heck? I could have swore I left those right there. Huh. There they are. I still got about 20 more blocks to turn, so I doubt I'm going to get them all done by 3. Sounds good, Fiddy. And Kelly, I'm right there with you. I actually just, if you guys follow the Facebook page, it's I believe the shortcut to find it is on YouTube, and if it's not, let me know, and it will be on there shortly after I find out. Should be at Fish Nerm Creations, or Fish Nerm Creations, and Nerm is N-E-R-M. I will never say on here what it stands for, but if you figure it out or you know, well, if you know, 1, you know, 2, we're already friends because we're fellow Nerms. I love having inside jokes, but yeah, and yeah, but it anyway. What I shared was said something about, you know, a big corporation doesn't jump for joy every time they help somebody find something they wanted for the holidays. A small makes it. So who would you rather make happy? Somebody that just cares about your money or somebody that cares about you? I mean, I've actually, she meant to leave a review, but it didn't go up as a review. She sent it as a private message to me. But like I've literally talked to people for 45 minutes figuring out exactly what they want at Crash is. So that don't tell you who I am. I don't know what will. Which, by the way, I ended up getting exactly what she wanted. Was super duper stoked when she got it. Me too. It's also why I, ever since I started this, before I even had the business, I only handmade stuff for family Christmas for the last 4 or 5 years now. I think it's been 5 years. And it usually consists of something new that I've started getting into. Sorry, I just realized I meant to check something a little bit ago. I forgot. 1 second. Oh. Might actually have enough for one more cutting board over there. That's really nice. There's more of my English and maple I wanted. I got a few new projects that are getting ready to come out. One of them that was recommended by, or hand requested by one of the stores I'm in. Might have to go buy a pine board later though. I gotta see what all I got, because I've got other things. A lot of it's I bought for. I feel like I'm getting trips. I got no idea. I hate that when I feel like I forget to do something. Could have a little fun and go, I want that about there. I want to stuff that about there. So some people actually mark their blanks. I'm too lazy though. I'm done with tops today. That right there is why I don't like making them. I let the first one go, but after the second one, my tools are too dull. Oh, okay. I might not actually be out of service after all. You know what I can do? I know what I can do to get that thing back up. I'll swap sides. Because the little gouge is missing off that side won't affect me too much with these. I can get my tools sharp again. Cool. Honestly, I look at flaws in anything I make as proof it's handmade and proof that I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not a human. I'm a human being. I'm not a robot. I don't make things on a machine. I mean, yeah, I use this machine that spins, but I do all the hard part. This thing literally just spins for me, so I don't have to try to balance with one foot. But yeah, I mean, where did I put it? There it is. Yeah, because even like this, yeah, this is a rough draft of what I was making. It's far from perfect, but I made this one for me, mainly because it's the first one I made. But, you know, it's still, I'm making my sewing. I forgot where I was going with that, so I kind of trailed off for a minute and it didn't come back, so now I got to admit it. Yeah, I mean, worst thing you can do for a customer is point out flaws, because then that's all they'll see, and then, you know, they won't want stuff you make. But at the same time, sometimes I think, you know, there's some Native American tribes that they'll deliberately put a flaw into everything they make because they don't want it to be perfect. Because nothing is perfect. So, exactly. You know, I mean, that's like, you know, I might not know this, but I also make kaleidoscopes. I don't do it that often because they don't sell that great because they are a little pricey. But, you know, the kits aren't cheap. It takes a lot of, I can't even say it takes a lot of time because it really doesn't. But yeah, you know, you just, yeah, I mean, when I first started, I struggled with it too, Fitty. So, but some of the other woodworking channels I follow, he doesn't do a lot of live streams. And since I've gotten into it, he's backed off in a lot of videos. And he's also been on YouTube for like, I think 12 or 13 years now. It might even be as much as 14. But, you know, this is all stuff he's covered in his videos to fellow woodworkers. And there's actually things coming up that I'm planning on trying to do that I have plans from him that I got for free. Actually, I think I might have one that's close to the top. Yeah, it's definitely not that one. Here it is. Yeah. I mean, like I'm getting ready to start making some of those to sell. It's literally a step stool made out of a single 2x4. I've done them in the past. Only have one that I actually finished. But yeah, they're handy. They're nice. That'd be something I can throw on a table for like 15, 20 bucks, depending on how long they take. And when I batch them out, it's going to be a lot faster, I think. But yeah, you know, even if there's flaws in those. Or actually, I think that was one of the videos he talked about how to not focus on the flaws, accept them. You know, everybody makes mistakes. It's handmade stuff. That's just, it's proof, it's added charm. You know, that's why I don't sweat if I make a mistake, as long as it's not critical. It ruins the piece. That's the only time you'll ever really see me get upset, and even then, it's usually just hang ahead for a minute, and then, you know, I accept quick and move on because it's the only way. It's the only way I can get through stuff like that anymore. Because I hate throwing away money. I hate making mistakes, and I mean, granted, I also do some pretty dangerous stuff for my day job, and if you make a mistake and cause a line to go down, you can't really dwell on it when you got to shut it down. So, you just gotta keep your head up, learn from your mistakes, and as long as nobody gets hurt, all you can do the next time is try not to let it happen again. So, believe me, real easy to start beating yourself up and just not get anything else done. I still do it from time to time, but I've gotten a lot better with it. Like I said, I'm done with tops, but I'm staying live until at least 3 o'clock today, so I'm going to start some ring bowls because they're relaxing. Really looking for a fit in my impact. I don't have any fit in my impact, that's all. Yeah, I'm short too. I'm only 5'16". It's probably why I'm always bent over all the time. Hate being short. It's embarrassing. Ow! I feel like I just broke that screw when I take it out, but we'll find out. Yeah, you're making me jealous. I'm only 5'16". Wish I was tall. I'm going to do a couple passes, then I'm going to be able to check chat. You're missing the joke here, Fiddy. I said I'm 5'16". There's 12 inches in a foot. No, it's a smart, like sport version of measuring that just likes to mess with everybody. It's also a very popular joke in my family to see if anybody's actually paying attention. Actually, of all my cousins, I believe I'm the tallest. Yeah, I'm right around in there, 6'3", 6'4", something like that. According to the doctor's office, I'm 5'11" and 3/4, but you know, and I'm standing next to my stepdad who's 6'3", and I'm a little bit taller than him. You know, it's one of those, yeah, I have a hard time buying this, but whatever you guys want to say, fine. You know, and even if, you know, woodworking measurements, sometimes it is a little confusing, like 5/4. It's literally what I'm saying, 1.25 inches. Like when I buy the rough cut wood for the tops, I buy 8. If you go into a store, you say I'm looking for 8/4 hard maple. And anybody that's working there knows I want pre-kiln dried 2-inch thick maple, which is part of why it's so blasted expensive. But you know, it takes so little to make a top with that I can still get it down to a couple bucks a piece on top of everything else that I do to it. So I don't think I need 60 grit for this one. A little sanding tool. Actually, I don't have the chance to get into sports cars all that often, so. But I still hit my head on everything. I think we just got a new forklift for shipping at work, and it's made for somebody about 8 inches shorter than me. They didn't take into account the fact when I have a hard hat on, I've got an extra 4 inches on top of my head. Just wait until I'm able to get some finish on this. By the way, I'm going to finish the stream with getting this ball knocked out because the middle, so worth the wait. I only got 3 more pieces of sandpaper to run after this one. Then a couple steps to seal this up. First one being Yorkshire Grit. This is just a it's a sanding sealer type thing. And even if it's not, it does the job fairly well, which will give me the biggest pop of it. And then a couple coats of walnut oil and a coat of beeswax to finish it off. And then we're going to flip it around. Throw a chuck on here, open it up, and then do the inside with, yeah, this is only 5 or 6 inches, 4 or 5 inches in diameter, which will turn pretty quick, and then it should actually be about 3 o'clock if I do my math right. I might actually mow. We're starting to get leaves dropping here, and I'm trying to stay ahead of it this year. I don't need to, I just like to. 0 turns are fun to play with. My Yorkshire Grit for wood. I also have Microfine for plastics and acrylics. If you're willing to rub it in or get a polisher or waxer, you can also work this stuff into flat work, which it's yeah, it's good stuff. And even though it is a brownish color, by the time I'm done, it actually will not change the color of the workpiece that drastically. Now let's keep this up a little bit and get this that soak in better. I do use beeswax. It's the very last coat I put on everything. This just works as a sanding sealer and gives me a base layer to build polish or a little bit of polish from. Now I got to grab a walnut oil. It's also why I need to finish rearranging everything because I want to get a. If I had the money, I'd go out and get 2 of those carts right now. And here's some walnut oil, which will help. This is mainly to help with water resistancy and all that fun jazz. I don't recommend any of my bowls ever get used for stuff like cereal or anything with water. Although you can, the way I'm finishing them now, you actually can't use them for salads. But I don't recommend like keeping liquid or dip in them for the simple fact that it is wood, and if it eats through the finish anywhere, it could potentially start causing a bacteria bloom, which will ruin the bowl and could potentially make you sick as well. But like this would be great for like taking your rings, jewelry off, keeping stuff in, little key bowl to keep by your keep by the door. You got people coming over. Sorry about that, guys. Although I think I lost everybody. Anybody watching the replay? Yeah, my phone overheated and shut stuff off and didn't make a single noise to let me know. So not sure where this cut off at. If this was the ring ball I was just doing before it shut down. Now we're just doing the inside, and I'm just getting to the point where it's going to be super duper fun. And yeah. Oh, and as a quick disclaimer, I did hear this crack when I tightened it down. I don't know if I caught that on the stream a few minutes ago. If it does break, I'm staying clear of the line of fire, so it's as safe as I can keep it. So just so you know, if it does go, it's not surprising, but I think we're safe. Okay, and get deeper, and then we're good. We're Okay. So one other thing I do try to do is when I'm checking the edge, when you hit the edge, I want your fingers just to slide in. So I actually put a little bit of a bevel on the edge of the bowl. And that's on pretty much all of them since I've gotten fairly decent at making them. A few more grits and we're done. And on the inside of these, I generally don't use the Yorkshire grit. I'm not sure if it's wood or food safe or not. So rather than risk potentially getting somebody sick, I just err on the side of caution and just use the walnut oil, which I know is. So we got that. Stop this for a second. Might be one screw hole left, but overall, I'm happy. And then speed up. This is almost done running this thing at high speed. This could break if I get it too hot, if I did get a crack in it. So again, I'm just warning you guys ahead of time. And all I'm doing is heating this up a little bit. It'll help bring the it'll help bring that oil deeper into the wood. Shut that down. That around. Not really hurt. Yeah. So I got 4 minutes to do 3 more coats, beeswax, and then end it. Think I can do it by 3 o'clock exactly? Since nobody's in live chat, comment below. Oh. All right. Let go for a minute. All right. Do that. I just folded this over so all the rust and stuff is not on what I'm currently using. And if I got the call where I ordered these paper towels from, I'm gonna need more soon. And if anybody is keeping track at home, it is currently 2:59. And with that said, beeswax is in the inside, which means we did it. Like I said, I am going until 3 o'clock. Here's our bowl. So yeah, this one will be on my table. If anybody's interested, or for online orders, I do take those as well. This one's going to be $20. And yeah, with that said, it is just so I can, can't be said I'm wrong. It just turned 3 o'clock. That's all that. Cat in the hat. That be that. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, I'm going to I'll be working on my other stuff. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye.